This. Okay, that killed Overwatch. Is this good?
It was supposed to save Overwatch.
Almost takes him out, does get him in the end.
Well, no, she wasn't.
There is this Amazon bird that will perfectly imitate other sounds, including a camera shutter and construction workers in the forest. Watch the last minute of this video if you want to see.
She was designed to bring something different to the game. Innovation, new tactics, a fresh approach. Instead, she destroyed Overwatch.
Brigida was too powerful.
No shit.
There's just too much there.
I want to know who at Blizzard thought it was a good idea to release a hero like this.
They will just simply swap.
Okay, I'll explain. Okay, guys, this is not even a question that anybody asked. When people say, "Oh, dude, why did they choose to release a hero like this?" Because a bunch of people wanted to be healer, but didn't want to feel like a healer. So they made like a hybrid character that makes you feel like you can defend yourself, like you can attack and you can heal all at the same time with literally no skill requirements. That's what
like this.
They will just simply swap it away. Crucial time lost here for the Outlaws. You want your team to win, right? They're going to have to play what's meta.
Like Anna.
By the end of the first season of the Overwatch League, people were getting pretty sick of the game's only solid strategy: dive.
Janice kind of hold up.
Watch screen for the Graviton here.
All they need to do is push people back. There's the Graviton surge. Can they finish off the members of New York? Now they don't really have a lot of combo with it. They lose Rocket, so Saviably comes back, and now New York looks like they're finally ready to end this attack run.
It's not like I don't want to play Overwatch, because I do, but the meta right now
was good though.
Literally is.
Who cares? It's good to watch it.
I would rather do push-ups. I would rather lose weight. I would rather run a mile. Things like that. Those are some things I'd rather do than play Overwatch right now in this meta, because it is boring as F.
The same thing was playing out in every single match over and over again. The fans demanded something new, and Blizzard listened.
So let's talk about Brigida from a gameplay standpoint, because I think that's where she really shines. So she is a support character first and foremost, but she also shares a lot of traits that fit the tank role. So it should be a really interesting hybrid sort of character that you want to play. But remember, primarily she's. But
that he hit it right on the nail. But she fits tank. Main tank, off tank, healer, assassin, flanker, healer, mage, DPS.
Brigida was designed to destroy dive.
The utility she brings are stuns and dashes, makes her good at controlling dive heroes such as Genji and Tracer.
She was tanky, had great crowd control, and offered your squishy healers and damage dealers even better support than they already had. And one team in particular took advantage of her powers.
Posic has to fade on in, Specs, a Graviton, and a Prayer respawns coming in. Overtime! Oh no! How has this happened?
Shortly after Brigida was released, an unknown team shook up the North American Open Division with a new strategy that dominated the bracket. That team was called GOATs.
It's fueling up the fair, actually winning this one out just with that flail alone, as he almost does get him in the end. Now goes for Ajax, and we might just see Goats break that curse, win this one out, and advance to the grand finals.
GOATs rolled up to their matches with 3 tanks and 3 supports, which sounded ridiculous at the time, but they proved that it actually worked.
The point of the comp is to have a high sustain, high mobility comp that is really hard to kill. A big part of that is the heal output of Brig.
GOATs proved so effective that other teams started playing it too. Runaway, who later became the Vancouver Titans, used GOATs to enter the scene with a bang in Season 2.
Good one,
Ultimate Arrow with 2 members left alive. Can they actually extend this?
Oh my god, the Mike's almost 7, it's not enough!
It's not enough! Gonna plummet. Not just to the end! Runaway, they finally got it! The 3rd attempt! They get the championship win!
And while there was a little bit of variation in which heroes you picked, eventually the 3-3 comp was used by pretty much every pro team in the world. All of a sudden, some random amateur team's troll strategy was the defining meta of
Apex
Overwatch.
was
and Brigida was the whole reason that GOATs worked. She could heal her entire team, provide armor, and deal damage. She could do it all. And it was becoming a huge problem.
Just her base stats with her healing and her ult and everything in her kit is just extremely strong. and it shuts down a lot of the DPS characters that used to be played and allow for the more traditional, as we know, like GOATs or 3-3 comps.
There's just too much there. AoE healing, armor, the armor buff, reducing damage, stun. You get your own barrier as well. I mean, it's just the issue with how things went when you start leaning away from mechanical demands in terms of aim and that sort of thing, and you start leaning towards abilities, is that everybody then gets abilities.
One of the biggest problems with GOATs is that it essentially pushed damage out of the meta.
For me, it was more like, oh no, we're going to see actual damage dealers, damage players get shifted over to Brigitte, or Prophet had to play Brigitte, for example. You're not going to get they're not going to have that role. Brigitte was too powerful.
I cannot imagine what it's like to be a pro player right now. Chat, I want you to think of this, okay? People and pro players scrim this meta probably 6 to 8 hours a day. Think about it. Think about how their brain. Chat, this is your brain on GOATs.
Popping up all the time, and I don't understand why people like hashtag delete Brig on my pictures or call me fat.
As far as the community was concerned, Brigitte was a brain-dead character, capable of being played by any monkey with a mouse and keyboard.
This is what I mean, dude. This is Brig. Patrick is Brig, and I'm fucking SpongeBob. I'm like this. Oh, I need to hit that fucking push bomb, dude. I need to hit the push bomb. Oh my god. Blink, blink, dodge, blink, blink, blink. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. And then Brig is like, this shit, dude. Let's go.
Blizzard spent months trying to nerf Brigitte and tweak other heroes so that people would stop playing GOATs, but nothing worked. Eventually, the devs just threw their hands up, and in a desperate bid to make sure that GOATs was never played again, they introduced the 2-2-2 role lock.
I think it's gonna be fun. I think it's gonna be exciting for sure.
I imagine we'll see like a lot more dive, like Winston Diva. You'll probably see the comeback of like Tracer and Genji a lot because
chat there's no one else coming up.
Really play big as much.
What did Eddie say about this?
Being happy waking up and streaming games in Overwatch is basically, I know I'm not going to be able to play my DPS. I can't play my DPS anymore. It's gone. No one wants to watch a fucking streamer, whether you're really fucking good at the game or former pro or pro. You can't find a game in 2 hours. No one's going to do that.
And in 2020, Overwatch League made the jump from Twitch to YouTube, taking an even bigger viewership hit in the process.
Dude, there's also a big chance that the Overwatch League is just gonna die completely. And when I mean dead, I mean 50k viewers.
And so when you're not on Twitch, all of a sudden you're going to lose that click-through traffic of just people kind of who are idling or doing something else, working, and then all of a sudden it's like, oh, it's live. It's not quite the same thing with YouTube. It's harder to find the channel. You're not just gonna, click into YouTube. I don't even know. I mean, there's people that stream on YouTube. I never see them. So when you're not on Twitch, it's going to be, you're choosing a much more difficult path in terms of viewership numbers.
It's all true. With Overwatch 2 on the horizon and Blizzard's continued willingness to try new things, there might be some light at the end of the tunnel.
Yeah, it looks grim right now, but a year from now, who knows, right? And Blizzard are certainly capable of turning it around.
I never said that. Of course, I always said that.
I have not given up hope on them.
Brigitte was supposed to fix Overwatch. She was supposed to shake things up and get people excited about the game again. Instead, she created the worst meta in the game's history and nearly destroyed the entire scene.
Thanks for watching.
Okay. No, it's what I said last time about the discoverability and directory when it comes down to YouTube. I think
no.
Okay, what about Cyberpunk? Cyberpunk.
Watch this Félix.
6 hours ago. That's cool.
I love this town. The city of endless opportunity. Ready to get your cherry popped? Yeah, come on.
City like any other. Just bigger.
No, not just any other city. Legends are born here.
It is a space version of the 60 seconds game saying
we're only here because Dex is pulling the strings. Doubt that puts us in the same league as them.
But we are. They just don't know it yet. But if you got the cojones and you know how to use them, you can do damn near anything.
Unless you catch a bullet.
Even then, you go out with a bang, right?
You can make heaps more eddies as a motivational speaker.
Yo, Mr. V, a pleasure.
So what's the gate, Dex? You meant to come out in one piece?
This does look good.
How about we go over the plan?
There's this
prototype tech.
Oh, for the mobile game, that's really good.
Jobs to grab it.
Guessing it belongs to a corpse. We're robbing some heavy hitters.
Thought you could blackmail me, fucker?
High risk, high reward. First rule of the afterlife. Ka-ting, baby.
Goes without saying, we do this on the hush. Ideally, no bodies, not a one.
Sounds simple enough.
Guys,
He's lead, assholes!
Personally,
is it gonna be dangerous?
Don't you worry, mi amor. We're bulletproof. Get your ass moving now!
What the fuck just happened in there?
Can't stop digging Night City. Fucking
hold on.
Happy now, Jackie? Yep.
Gamer looks fine.
Oh my god, we're so fucked.
Looks like a mobile game Rust clone.
Personally, I'm a bigger fan of like closer camera.
Game risky, V.
When they get into like cutscenes and shit, but that's not a big issue.
Fuck.
I don't know, Chat, maybe it's because I'm like a story soy boy, okay, dude? But I like when the camera's a little bit like closer and you can see more details of the faces and shit. When like the cutscenes are more closer up or whatever. Like see this, it's just like a small like thing that you know that I'm throwing out there.
Thanks for the juice, xQcOW.
Yeah, shut the fuck out. Okay, stop trying to disprove me with an opinion.
Chris Hansen from TV King to YouTube Con Man.
Like Death Stranding, like The Last of Us, when it's a little bit closer, you can see more details. When it's you know, shut the fuck out.
The way they have been. Method can soon claim realm and world's first lawsuit in esports.